The true story of Rafael Caro Quintero. Rafael Caro Quintero, born in 1952 in Badiraguato, was an agricultural visionary of crime. His greatest contribution to the Guadalajara cartel was technical. He perfected the cultivation of seedless marijuana, a variety much more potent and valuable in the US market. At the El Búfalo Ranch in Chihuahua, Caro Quintero operated a plantation of over 1,000 hectares where thousands of peasants worked. It was an agricultural city dedicated exclusively to smuggling. When the Mexican army intervened in 1984, they burned more than 8,000 tons of marijuana, the largest seizure in history. Just like his two partners, the beginning of his fall began with the murder of DEA agent Kiki Camarena. Camarina's death was not just a crime, it was a strategic error that awakened United States justice. The DEA never forgot, and Caro Quintero became their #1 target. After the murder, Caro Quintero fled to Costa Rica in a private jet accompanied by his partner, Sara Cosio, the niece of an influential Mexican politician. His capture on April 4th, 1985 was cinematic. He was surrounded in a luxurious villa called La Quinta Zapote. At the moment of his arrest, he boasted of his wealth, even offering to pay Mexico's foreign debt in exchange for his freedom. He spent 28 years behind bars. However, in August 2013, a Mexican court granted him freedom on a legal technicality, arguing that he should have been tried in local court rather than federal court. By the time the government tried to correct the error and issue a new arrest warrant, Caro Quintero had already vanished into the Sinaloa mountains. He did not go to rest. For nearly 10 years, the narco of narcos returned to his roots by founding the Caborca cartel to dispute the Sonora territory against the sons of El Chapo Guzman. The legend of the eternal fugitive ended on July 15, 2022, in a Navy operation in Sinaloa. A search dog named Max located Caro Quintero hidden among the bushes. He was no longer the arrogant young man of the 80s. He was a 69-year-old man, dressed in simple clothes, who looked more like a peasant than the man for whom the United States offered $20 million. On February 27, 2025, under the administration of President Gloria Sheinbaum and following a high-level meeting with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Mexico executed a lightning operation. Rafael Caro Quintero did not go alone in what was considered the largest extradition package of the decade. He was handed over, along with 28 other high-level capos, including his former rivals and successors in terror such as Z40 and Z42. Today, at 73 years old, the narco of narcos no longer breathes the air of the Sinaloa mountains. He is held in a maximum security prison in Brooklyn, USA, facing drug trafficking charges and, above all, the murder of Enrique Kiki Camarena. Recently, in March 2026, a federal judge set the date for his historic trial, March 8, 2027. Isolated 23 hours a day and with visibly deteriorating health, Caro Quintero awaits the process that will almost certainly keep him behind bars for the rest of his days.